Hey, you guys, why do I look orange or something? What in the whole hell is going on? And my nail cracked, y'all. I'm always having something going on with my freaking nails, y'all. I promise. Like, the girl is getting herself together, though, okay? Like, she's gonna fix her nails. She's going to the dentist. She's gonna go get some, uh, what's it, non-invasive lipo. We are gonna do some things. I'm gonna try this juicing 3-day juicing detox. I'm gonna try the foot bath detox. The girl gonna get herself together. But anyway, you guys, hello. I'm still at work. But I'm seeing how the internet is going fucking nuts over Jada Smith bringing herself to the red table. She apparently brought herself to the red. Ain't I like what the fuck? I put on a little bit of makeup earlier, but I don't know, like, and I really ain't even been outside today, so I don't know what's going on. Hey, Manny, Michael, Rare Rose. So, you guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to watch because I've been seeing, multiple people go live regarding Brown Sugar Babe. Hey, babe, how are you? Um, they're going crazy. So Jada brought herself to the red table. Will basically played Jada, and she was on the receiving end of the questions. Um, I'm gonna watch it with you guys. I'm gonna see, what I think and what I'm seeing. But I see everybody's going live, everybody's dropping videos and talking about it. So I'm gonna give my little 2 cents. So she apparently admitted to the affair that she had with August Alsina, and we're gonna watch together. Hey, guys, wife, I'm so sorry that I think I missed you in the live either today or yesterday. So I do very much so apologize for the last time you came in the live and I didn't speak. I apologize for that. Hey, Charbay, how you doing, boo? Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate them coming on, and it was yeah. And I'm gonna watch the thing with you guys and see what I think about what they got to say. But people's relationship is their relationship. Whatever people choose to deal with as individuals, I feel like it's up to y'all. I ain't got no husband. Damn it, and I already rolled the windows fucking down, y'all, and it just started raining again. That fucking van is gonna stink. I'm gonna have to go vacuum it out or something. Hey, bro. Thank you, Manny. But yeah, you guys, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna click the button. I heard it was about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's raining in that fucking van. But anyway, let's get it, y'all. Okay, bro. Okay, babe. I'm good, brown sugar. I'm good. Her and Will was separated. I didn't realize that either. But you know what? Well, let's go ahead and watch the video and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. That's fucked up. It's pouring down fucking raining. And I didn't went. It got so much hot and the sun came back out like strong. So I was like, let me roll these windows down so it can dry up. And it didn't fucking start pouring down raining again. That damn van was just gonna be fucking. I have to go vacuum it out. All right, so let's go ahead and click. Let me see, share screen. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Oh, for me, there's all the stuff that's going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made that went cray cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything. We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
There's people's feelings involved.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love, honestly. And I would usually not that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really
nobody's business.
Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent.
Oh, it's torn down.
Being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. Me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, to help pull him through. And from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about, clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homo, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that was me.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
A relationship.
Yes. It was.
Okay, Heather. So I was calling. Is this a cell phone or a landline? It's a cell phone? Because I wasn't sure if you were in town. I was calling to see if you possibly were in town. You are here. Are you able to come down? Or I know you say you have to pay gas money everywhere you go. I took a couple of pictures of your vehicle being torn down. And the reason why I did that is because the labor, I have to charge more labor. The labor that's involved with this is not nowhere near that pension or fully labor. The whole front end of your vehicle had to come apart to even get to the AC compressor. The lights, your bumper, your radiator, AC compressor, fans, everything. Like the whole, if you come and look at it, I can send you the picture. Like the whole front end of your vehicle is torn down, and so I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be crazy, but I do have to charge more labor. I can't charge the same as my fully labor. So I mean, it is already torn down. But I also I kind of want you to understand what's involved, and it's not just we just want to charge you labor. It's, if you actually see what's going on and see what what the job entails, then you'll understand that it's not trying to charge you more; it's just paying for what they are doing. Um, so I'm just calling you to give you that information. So it's pretty much halfway done now because it is torn down and the AC compressor is exposed, so they can get to it and it will be ready for you in the morning. They just got it all the way torn down. It was about 4:30. I called you, took some pictures, and they're gonna get it put back together first thing when they come in the morning. But I told them just in case we were able to come down, just to go ahead and leave it. We were gonna be able to get done with it anyway. Um, so so that's where I'm at with it. Bob is out on the tow. He's been gone for a little bit, and since they've gotten it all the way torn down, so when he got back, I was going to try to go over with him as far as what we could do. To that he'll work with you or whatever. So whatever he says, that's what we can do. I know on your voicemail, if you hear my message, I said about 5 hours labor, but it just depends on what he decides. That's pretty much what they are going to put into it. They've already put in 3, and that's just tearing it down. So, but if he does less, um, so 5 hours is 210 in labor. Bob may do 4. He may just say 4 and do it like that. I don't know, but he'll work with you because I went over it with him. I showed him what it came up in as with our labor guide that we use for me to do estimates. I just said it's like way off, and so yeah, I tried to look up videos to get shortcuts, all kind of stuff to, just to try to do that. I was doing that earlier, but there wasn't any shortcuts, so they just went ahead and did it how they know how, and that way it's all done the correct way. Um, so yeah, so that's where we're at with this. So I'm glad you called back. So when Bob gets back in, he'll look at the car and stuff and talk with the guys, and then I'll call you back and I'll just let you know exactly what it'll be, and it'll be done in the morning for you. It'll be done, about by noon. It should be done by noon if they come in about 8:30. They got a couple more hours to put it together. They're gonna charge the air and all that kind of stuff. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can come down, I just don't want you to, I know you got to pay for rides everywhere you go and stuff, so I don't want you to pay something extra. If you want me to send you the pictures, I can do that. And then if you want to, come down in the morning, or if you're not going to be here, if you want to come down now, huh? Okay, 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 okay. All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll call you when Bob gets here, and then if you want to run down, then come on down, and then we'll go over it with you. Okay, babe. All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. Bye bye. Thank you guys so much for letting me stop that. And I do apologize for it being so long, but here we go. Let's go.
It was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come into the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
You during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people.
Oh my God, this
versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with all really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. And as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me,
right,
which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since. So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me this was years ago, right? So the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
And our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together, because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods, and a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracle.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah. There's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first. And then
you're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that. Okay.
Okay. That's probably true.
But, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me either.
Okay. I'll give you that petty. That's what you want. But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was bad, that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great. Yeah, you're awesome.
Well, y'all, they almost made me cry, damn it. Y'all, they damn near made me cry at the end. Oh, well, that was sweet. That was sweet. But was a hey, Noble House, Miss Tony, Marcus G. I guess I just destroyed his whole career by talking like this. Yeah, trust me, Will Smith has pop. Yeah, you right about that. He damn sure. And hey, Raina, how you doing, boo? See, so yeah, that ain't nothing new. Right, Raina, you caught that? Catch that. Hey, Butterfly Bay, Duchess Fire Spawn. You expect man to cheat, so when a woman cheats, it's more shocking. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what they're talking about, but why do I need to know what's going on in their marriage? Well, because I mean you don't need to know, but August Alsina, he made it public. And let me just say, hey Sabrina, who else I miss? Let's see here. Pink Sugar, Miss Belosa, 99, Cookie, hey y'all. Okay, so let's just say, does anybody remember when this had came out way before? Do y'all remember when August had spoke about this before? This was already put out there. But basically what I think, because see, here's my thing. They're talking about why now. It's been so many years, so why now all of a sudden bring it up? Well, hey, Blind Spot, hey, babe. Well, he brought it up before. It came out before. But I think they put the hush on them. That's what I think. I think they put the hush on them or whatever. And, and so that's why, it didn't really grow legs or it really didn't spread or nothing like that. And everybody just kind of shut it down. Like Marcus said, Will Smith got power in the industry and, he zipping. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Now, you got what you got. It's done and over with. Now shut the fuck up. But I think back then when they were when it was coming out, it was because August really wanted that relationship to continue. He actually, and if it is true that they were actually split up, maybe August for a minute thought that they were going to be together, like she was gonna not be with her husband any longer. And he was going to have her. So that possibly could be, what August was thinking back then because they were still dealing with each other and he was in love and, it was fresh and new and they were still getting it in. And he thought that he was going to, Jada was going to be his woman or whatever. But, yeah, Paige. Yeah. Yep. So, so there you go towards the end, I'm gonna get you back. And she said, shit, you leaving. Shit, you done got me back plenty of times. Motherfucker, you done got me back before I even did anything in the first motherfucking place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you, Doobie? Been fucking other bitches. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. So y'all check out Doobie. And go over there and see what that. Hey Michelle, hey babe. So yeah, so August had already been, hinting to it and trying to leak it and stuff like that or whatever, but they shut him down. And I think now maybe because they haven't been talking, and I think it was just him doing that interview, right? When he was doing that with Angela Lee or Angela Yee, didn't she bring it up or something? Because, have an interview with August, he's starting to do some new music and stuff like that. He doing his press run, and people are gonna always ask you about your past and ask you about some messy shit. And so he decided to talk about it, and now here we are. And they finally decided to come out and speak on it. I got kind of mixed feelings about their conversation. On one end, at the end, I feel like at the end, on one end, I feel like, yeah, if it's been years since this have happened, it's fresh and new for us, but it's not for them. So it's like they've been new and dealt with it and worked through it and deal what they did or whatever. And now everybody else we see that happen a lot on here. We'll say all the time, well, shit, that didn't happen, or they did say that or whatever. And then, but once, a certain person or a certain something that makes it popular to talk about or makes it trend, now all of a sudden it's popular and it's the conversation, but it's like that shit is old for real. So I can kind of see why they are speaking about it the way that they are. At the same time, I feel like, obviously August still, I don't know if he still has feelings or not, but he talked about it. He felt comfortable enough to talk about it. So, you got to be careful. Like she said, there's people's feelings are involved. So, if he's still feeling away, I don't really think that it's that nice for them to be laughing and talking and stuff. And to me, I feel like Jada, it was just all about her, I guess. Like, I was going through this. I had to fix this. And then she kind of justified it in the sense that she was helping him and kind of justifying their relationship in the sense where she had helped him get through a rough time. Well, hey, Trina, babe, it could be where, some people could look at it as she took advantage because here he was, this guy who he was young, he needed somebody to lift him up. He needed somebody to lean on. He needed somebody to keep him on the right path before he just be all the way all over off the wagon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chanel, babe. Yeah, she did, Chanel. And in my opinion, with her relationship with Will and him, they got close and I don't know. I feel like, and see, here's the thing about Hollywood shit. Here's the thing about dealing with people from that industry and stuff like that. They are so fucking good at acting. How do you really know that they're being honest and for real? You know what I'm saying? I think if open relationship is okay, if the couple is okay with it, that's their relationship. Yeah, fire spotted. I feel like that too. Like, I feel like whatever the people that are involved, whatever they're okay with, I'm okay with. That's what I feel like. I mean, yeah, they staying married. They say now that because said it happened like 4 years ago. Hey, AJ, so they're pretty much over it. It's just the fact that August came out with it, so and it's growing legs, so they feel like now they got to say something, right? And Chanel, he was like, "I got to get you back," and she was like, "No, I think you done already did that. You done got me back. We even." And so that's the thing too, right there, because people are looking at her like, oh, you fucked August Alsina. Well, he got a whole bitch he take everywhere he go. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bitch that don't try to hide shit. They talking about how Kwani husband taking pictures, posting pictures of everywhere they didn't travel to, but she ain't nowhere in the picture. They doing the same damn thing. Will doing the same thing with his side bitch. He taking pictures, posting where he at. She taking a picture in the same fucking exact same spot, but they just ain't in the picture together. Like, ain't nobody retarded. You know, everybody watched the littlest shit. You know what I'm saying? You said I tricked you. How did I trick you, hun? If you're just now getting here, we've already watched it. Now we're just talking about it. So I didn't trick you. Hey, Nikki. What'd you say, babe? Let me see. Jada true love was Tupac. Her and Will have a great friendship and business type of marriage, I believe. Yes, Michelle. Yes, yes, yes. With open marriages, I don't judge it. It works for them, but it wouldn't work for me. Yep, that's it. That's it. You know, it's whatever works for other people. You know, I don't think it ruined his life. He's got several problems, and this one was one of many. This will blow over like everything else. His album gonna be top selling because of this. Raina, and let me tell you, because that's where I was going next. That no, it's okay, DJ. It's okay, babe. That's where I was going next. Yeah, because you can go back to the beginning, hun, and you'll see where you know, if you want to watch the actual video. But their their marriage is a business ship. Okay, number one. That's number one. Their marriage is money. Okay. Their marriage alone creates them income and revenue. Okay. Outside of that, they do have a great friendship, and that's what I got soft at the end because they do have a great friendship, and they do truly love each other through anything. And so, like she said, he's done shit, but are they talking about Will's relationships or his mistresses and stuff like that? No, no. You know why? Because they handle their things privately. They got an understanding, and that's between them, and that's their business. But what I will say is, August does have an album coming out, and if you don't know, what do people do when they have a project or a product coming out? Drama is created. Their name is circulating every fucking where, and next thing you know, boom, didn't we just talk about Jeffree Star earlier? His lipsticks is restocking Friday. So boom, I ain't saying this is different, but you know, his name is circulating and boom, they go, oh, we restocking lipsticks. You know what I'm saying? That fuck ass shit. Same thing with music and movies and all that type of shit. You get people's especially music, you get their names circulating, they're all over Instagram and Twitter, and you know, everybody's talking about them. And then when their project release, boom, it's gonna sell out or everybody gonna buy it, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bobby. So that could be another thing, Raina. You know, like the drama circulating around his name and shit, and it will, and then it's gonna blow over. You know what I'm saying? And you know his project is gonna do well. This is gonna blow over. The Smiths ain't gonna give a fuck because they ain't going nowhere with each other any motherfucking way. And that's gonna be that. The only thing is, see, here's the only thing when you go and you talk about behind the scenes situations you have with people is now you're not really trusted that much anymore. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? If I go and I get to meet Alyssa Ashley, you know, I go meet Alyssa Ashley, and you know, I don't know why her name just popped in my head, but I go meet Alyssa Ashley, and you know we have a great time. We go out, we kick it, we have a great time, you know. And then I come back, and you know some fuck shit happened or whatever, or I get, you know, I witness a situation she's involved in, and then boom, I come back and I tell the shit. I'm looked at like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to kick it. Like she gonna tell every motherfucking thing just for people to, you know, you know, just for people to pay attention to them or for them to get attention. And here's the thing, if you can't draw your own attention, if you have to talk about other people, people that you know, people that you've been around, people that you had dealings with, if you got to talk about them, you know, for you to seem important, then that's a problem in itself. Okay, you should be able to just talk about you and your business and your life and what you got going on. You shouldn't have to bring nobody else into your shit for you to get that attention. Hey, Lady T. So yeah, Morphe dropped Jeff. When? I know they did a what? I know they released a statement on how they were basically going to take the word of the people on what they should do. His shit ain't on the thing. Let me see if they shit on on their website. So yeah, you guys. So that is my live reaction to the Red Table Talk with Jada and Will regarding August Alsina. Hey, Chrissy Love. I got mixed feelings about it, but as far as their relationship period is their relationship. Let people do them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, while people are doing them, nobody is getting hurt along the way. But outside of that, as long as nobody is getting hurt along the way, it's consenting adults doing adult shit, let them live their fucking life because they gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Um, they gonna do it anyway. As far as August, I just feel like his project is gonna do well. I feel like this shit gonna go away and it's just gonna be just something else that was talked about at some point in time. But everybody surely the fuck is all up in arms about it. The thing that I'm gonna be watching. So is this gonna be the thing? Is Will Smith's side chick gonna come out or hell the fuck no? Cause she living well at too. It probably help. See, here's the thing. If you do got a connection like that or a situation like that, keep your motherfucking mouth closed. Some people is like, shit, I ain't fucking up what I got going on. Shit, I ain't cutting my water off. Damn it. But then you got some people who are just like, fuck that shit. And, so I don't know. Is she gonna come out? Cause his girl ain't talking. And he been had one, okay? I don't think, they talking about they back tight and they in love and they didn't finally got to a point of unconditional love and all of that. That's beautiful. Cause that's beautiful. Because I mean, who doesn't want to experience being loved by someone in that way? Who doesn't want somebody that's going to ride with you regardless of whatever? Who doesn't want to have a friendship with their mate, a businessship, be able to just live and be happy and have what you want and stuff? Who don't want that? Just even the support. I'm not even talking about their money. I'm talking about the connection and stuff. Who doesn't want that support? You okay, Bob? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you just see that when he opened that door? Y'all, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Craig is coming through the wall. Oh my God, Craig is coming through the wall. I need to get through and checked out. He gonna have to at some point because that's gonna cause electrical problems. It's coming through the freaking. Look at it.
Hold down how fast.
Long enough for he needs to go.
It wasn't big up in the roof, it just came through the back
It just
door.
came. That's crazy.
Just much water.
Oh my God. Y'all, remember when I said it was raining? It is bad, y'all. It's been flooded every fucking where. So anyway, y'all, I remember that time that random guy tried to kiss Will Smith and yes, Morphe dropped. Oh my God, 99. Shoot. His stuff is still on their website. Maybe they just ain't got a chance to remove it yet. I got a customer coming up here. I'm gonna have to get up and go next door when she. Let me see. 4, 45, 45, 90, 45, 40, that's 180. 225. Okay, 225, 245. Oh my goodness, 99. Okay, Morphe, because the Morphe was about to be canceled. If Morphe didn't make a move, Morphe was gonna be in trouble. Okay, see, Morphe's brand is built on social media. All right, so Morphe's brand being built on top of social media, they have to they got to make a move with the people. But the problem with that is that means you're not standing for nothing really for real. That just means you're gonna go whichever way the trend or the wind blows. That's the bad thing about that. But his shit is still up on their site. But I guess we gonna see how maybe they just say that shit. We gotta get rid of this shit some kind of way. Or that might be just their shit. Hold on, let me see. Because there's different stuff. There's Jeffrey's stuff, period, his own brand, and then there's Jeffrey's collabs with them. So let's see if they got any of his regular shit. Let me see if they got his name under. So yeah, makeup bloggers. Ooh, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to get on there when I get off. So yeah, y'all. So this will be a conversation that we will continue because I told y'all the other day or whenever, like a week ago, Chanel had suggested that we gonna do an hour where we talk about dating. So it's gonna be like dating talk for an hour. And I forgot what she said we're gonna call it. But anyway, so we're gonna do what we're talking about dating. This will be a great conversation to talk about open relationships. Like once you get married, now I can see like they got married young, right? So they got married very, very young, and they've pretty much grown together. They've grown through their all different stages of life, that they've grown together, they've raised their kids together, they've built their careers, they've done all this stuff together. And so I'm not saying that it's okay to veer off it and go outside of your relationship, but at the same time, it's kind of like when you are finding yourself and you're finding yourself, you're learning yourself, you're figuring out what makes you happy while you're still trying to make another person happy and that sort of thing, right? So, so that's one thing. But then some of us don't get married until later. Some of us have to go through all the motions first, and then we find that love, and we get that marriage. So, do you wait all this time to get married just to have an open relationship? You know what I'm saying? Or do you continue having an open relationship just to stay together because for the sake of money or for the sake of family, if you're not really attracted to that person in that way or really wanting to spend your life with that person in that way, so I mean it's definitely a conversation to be had. But as far as Will and Jada and August Alsina, I'm just watching and looking because if it's gonna be, y'all know how something get talked about or somebody comes out about something, right? And then next thing you know, here goes somebody else comes out and like, yeah, me too, or well, I did this with this person, you know what I'm saying, or well, he did this with me, so once one person started talking, and here you go, you got other people talking. So yeah, so we definitely gonna be watching and seeing what's gonna go on with this. Um, yeah, here they go, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. He's still listed on their website. Or if he don't be saying that you fucking dropped him and then and you still selling his shit because he's still on your website. But so yeah, definitely a great conversation to be had. Hey EJ, how are you, darling? Thank you so much. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, we definitely gonna be watching and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can close out the end of the day here. Thank y'all for everybody that watched the video with me. It was my first time watching it. So we just reviewed Jada's Red Table Talk with her husband Will Smith regarding the August Alsina rumors, where she did confirm that she did have an affair with August. She called it a relationship. She also called it an entanglement. Jada and her wording, like she does have a broad vocabulary, okay? So Jada knows how to put some words together, all right? She knows exactly where to place them bitches, okay? I love you too, butterfly. So anyway, so yeah, thank y'all so much for watching that with me, and I will see y'all a little bit later. Bye bye.